So we'll go into... Oh, wait, we need to track the quest first. Since we're going to go into Hikmet. Oh, we need that one to... Oh, Sins of the Fathers is what we're doing. And that's the Naught one over in San Mateus. We'll do that one later. Alright, so we're going to Hikmet. So hopefully Petrus won't say anything that'll cause conflict.
Let us thank the enlightened that a captain who took part in these expeditions is right here on the island.
It is indeed a stroke of luck. I hope he remembers my mother.
Do not worry. If his memory fails him, he may have kept his diary from that time.
Oh, yeah. No, open the book. At least I know how to travel around in Hikmet. Like, it's nighttime, we could have combat. Straightforward down all the way. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Adam Sims. You still feeling okay?
Hello there. My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
Focus.
I am Captain Lissandro. Pleased to meet you. I don't believe I've had the pleasure before. Yet your face seems familiar. How odd. Well, what can I do for you?
Let's just talk about our mother's kidnapping.
Admiral Cabral advised me to speak to you about a matter of some concern to me.
The Admiral? Coming from a legate, I should have expected
Nice
that.
name drop.
So?
You are the only one on this island that can help me.
Really? Oh, I think I understand. That's why your face looked familiar.
Yeah.
The congregation is good at keeping its secrets, isn't it? This story is not a new one.
25 years. 25 years since the Naughts brought a woman who was captured on this island to Serene.
I remember, and yet it wasn't the first time. But on that occasion, a child was born.
So you can understand why we'd like to learn where this captive came from.
Yes, yes. I have seen more than a few Naughts looking for their parents. But what have you got to do with all this?
I met that woman in Serene. I got to know her well.
And we're not a...
Listen, it's not that I don't want to help you, but my memory is no longer what it was. I wasn't the captain at the time. I wasn't the one who decided where we moored the ship. So I don't see how I can help you find out where this woman came from.
Oh, good, we're going to pass on this.
You said it yourself, Captain.
We should have been
You've
Naughted,
come
yeah.
across more than a few Naughts looking for their parents. Seaborn, Sea-given, all of them were torn from their roots, even if they found a new family. And you've clearly had the same experience.
Absolutely. You are indeed the child that was born on our ship. You speak like one of our own. Very well. I need to look in my old logbooks. I'm sure I'll find something. Wait for me here. I'll be an hour at the most.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Here it is. I found my old logbook. There's a passage in it that would probably interest you. Your mother came from a village on the plains in the southeast of the island. I'm talking about a place where the bones of the whale are visible from the coast. I believe the natives call it Vignamri.
Thank you for this information, Captain.
It's nothing. I'm getting sentimental in my old age. Good luck to you.
So here you are on the verge of discovering your mother's village, of finding your own people. How do you feel?
Excited.
I don't really know.
No,
I'm a
you're
little
excited.
lost, I suppose. All of this is so new to me.
I understand. Mrs. de Sade was loving. She raised you with tenderness. And today you learn she is not your real mother. I'm sorry.
That's okay. The only thing I can think of is maybe, even though we're seaborn, maybe the Nauts didn't want to take, didn't want to sort of push for the right to take a seaborn child from a kidnapped mother. Because it's one thing, like they might not have learned she was kidnapped until after the voyage started. And by then it's too late, right? Or maybe they're okay transporting, you know, but they didn't want to take responsibility for we could question Ulan while we're here. What is that for? Oh, that's what we're doing anyway. Okay. So we want to leave, and there'll be a camp. Oh no, that's out of the So we need to go to Glendgnamava. Do they actually say "except you" at that point? And no one notices because you're like, what? Where's my house? So you never got to ask anyone when you were playing Adam Sims, like any of the, like the Admiral or Vasco, like specifically about that? Have I decided who am I going to romance? Everyone. Panz de Sade is a little bit of a player. Really, you can only pick one. Then I'm probably not going to romance anyone until right at the end. So that on that save file I can quickly change all the other ones to get the achievements. You romance Siora. Good pasture is good. Nom, 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 nom. All right, let's get a move on. Why do I keep pushing X to open doors? Oh, Surge.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Ask about our mother.
I recently found out that my mother came from your village.
Your mother
Oh,
was
this is
from
this guy.
Gnamri. Now I understand why your face seems so familiar.
This
to
is the one who betrayed
Indeed.
his
She was captured before my birth and sent to the
native camp
She
to
was
the
called
north.
Arelwyn. Did you know her?
Of course. Everyone here remembers her kidnapping.
Could you tell me
He looks
more
like he's
about
our
that?
age, though.
I was not the head of the clan back then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was a very long time ago, but I remember the village Denegad. Kidnapped by the people of the sea. All our warriors set off to her rescue. But it was all in vain. Most of them died, including the one she loved. It was a dark day, in which our village lost its knowledge and strength in one blow.
So my father died too. Do you know if any members of my family are still alive?
Yes, Slan, your mother's sister. She then became our Donegad. She was never able to match her sister's talent. Too much knowledge had been lost. Relwyn was a renowned healer across all of Teofradi. Taking her place was not an easy task.
It's not surprising that she was of interest to the congregation. They probably hoped she could help them find a cure for the Manticore.
Makes sense.
But all alone, far from the island. She was just a young, frightened woman who had lost all her powers.
Do you know where I can find my aunt?
You could try her house, but she's rarely there. She is an elderly woman now, and very much enjoys her own company. She doesn't speak much to me, but others here can probably tell you where to find her.
Thank you, Ulan.
Anything else?
Nope. You're a jerk.
Nothing. I must go.
Because you're a jerk, I'm going to relieve you of your golden resistance potions. I see you've hidden your wares. There we go. You won't be needing that either. Jerk. Jerky McJerkface.
What do you think of the chief of your village?
He seems quite friendly compared to the others we've run into.
Desade.
Too friendly, if you ask me. A little too concerned
Don't
with
you remember what he did?
settlers.
And you think that's a bad thing?
He reminds me of myself when I was younger. And that's not a compliment. My fear is that he serves his own ambition. And this is often done at the expense of others.
I appreciate having sound lowered when you're further away from your companions, because it's somewhat realistic, right? It's also annoying. Especially when they don't keep up.
There's no one here.
Or when it changes speaker.
Let's go and ask the inhabitants of the village
Left
if
side.
they know where to find her.
Right side.
The islanders protect their Donegada. I don't know if they'll speak to some Renaigse.
Don't forget, you are one of them after all.
Cracker's tunic. Wait, I thought there was something... Hey Joe, how's it going, man? Huh. Hello. It's me, long lost Asade.
Hello.
Renaigse. Do you need help, Renaigse?
Actually, yes. I'm looking for the village Donegad.
Oh. And what do you want from
Should
her?
we tell them they should stop
Ulan
calling us
told me that
Renaigse?
she could help me to find someone.
Ulan must have wanted to play a dirty trick on you. There's no love lost between Ulan and the Donegad. She says that he loves the people from your island too much. But Ulan saved our village. Anyway, if you want to find her, try heading towards the western plains.
Okay.
I am not sure if she is there right now. but she likes going for walks there.
I'm extremely grateful.
Okay, so there was other people we could have spoken to, but is that near the... No, that's where the thing is. Okay. I was thinking, remember that thing we had to kill, but we killed it, so it won't be there. But, woo. Alright. Doing really well, thank you, Joe. Had some good Spire. We finished off Surge yesterday. Like, wrapped it up. We beat it on Friday, and then we just wrapped it up. Tidied up some loose ends yesterday. So now I've got a lot of time to dedicate to GreedFall. Yeah, so a lot of people are going to have an abundance of points like yourself, but the reason I lowered the prices on doing things is so that because the system's not available like Twitch-wide yet, there's a lot of channels that don't have them, or we don't want to go in here. So people that are in here that see it, I want them to be able to use the points. Obviously, yeah, the downside of that is that a lot of people that lurk are going to have an abundance. But that's okay, because, I mean, they're just for a bit of fun, right? So, may as well have lots of fun instead of hoarding points. And definitely on the other side, if things were expensive, it means everyone's just got to hoard points forever to eventually write a message. And people will just forget about them then, if they don't get used.
There's a woman over there, surrounded by animals. It looks like she may be in danger.
Let's go and help. It's got to be her.
Let's make sure I've got full stuff.
To my help! And death to the others!
Get it. Oh.
How do you feel, madam?
Well, thank you for stepping in.
Hey, we leveled up.
Don't understand what has happened. Usually these animals accept me. Something must have frightened them.
We are glad we arrived at the right time.
I wonder why we don't
would have
have
been very
Panz.
upset if something had happened.
That would have been
to
a dead giveaway, right?
Excuse me, but are you Slan, the Denegad of Vignamri?
Yes, that's me. Were you looking for me?
Yes, we were. If you would allow us, we'd like to accompany you and tell our story along the way.
Very well. I will walk by your side.
This is the story we have pieced together.
I just can't believe it. Yet, if I think about it, your face reminds me of hers.
Give your auntie
My
Slan a
mother.
hug.
Or rather, the woman who raised me gave me this necklace.
A Relwyn gave it to me to give to her child, and I passed it on to Mrs. de Sade.
It looks familiar. Your father had given it to your mother when they bound. It's good that you are wearing it today. My poor beloved Relwyn, who died far away from us all. And divorced Tirce. I still miss her so much.
She wanted me to help her die. But I was unable to do such a thing. Someone would have figured it out. I would have been sent back to Ptolemy, and I would have lost everything. So I watched her suffer. And one day she died.
Petrus, I cannot hold it against you for letting her live.
No, you don't understand. I loved her. I loved her, and I didn't even have the strength to end her suffering. She's the only woman I've ever loved.
I never would have guessed.
Everyone loved our Elwyn.
Stepdad
She
Petrus seems
was
weird.
marvelous. You cannot blame yourself, man of the light. What's more, you brought me her child. For that alone, she would forgive you if she were among us. All is well now. The child of Tia Fradi has returned home, and with him, the spirit of his mother. You are home, my Magum. Welcome.
Petrus, I wanted to thank you.
Thank me? Despite everything you know about me?
You may have been a bit cowardly in the past, to the point of letting the woman you loved suffer. You were manipulative, and you lied to everyone, including yourself. But thanks to what you've told me, I've been able to find my family and my origins. And for that, I thank you.
My child. What you're saying touches me more than you can imagine. At least I've done something good for once in my deceitful life. For you and for her. I hope the Enlightened will remember this when I stand before him.
I was... It's kind of jarring coming out of talk into combat. Alright, do we need to speak to her for anything? Auntie Slan? Auntie Slan? Oh, now she snubs us. Right. Oh, where are we getting points in? Can't quite get Lightning Dash. Shadow Burst. Lightning Dash is good. Allow the use of instantaneous dash when quickly dodging a second time. It only works with Divine Magic Ring. I'd have to save up for it. I have to save up for points anyway. So, we don't get to spend there. I do have new items, apparently. But they can wait. I don't think we got anything good. Quest line. Oh, do we speak to Petrus now? You normally speak to them after you do their quest.
My dear child, what can I do for you?
Oh, we've already spoke to about that.
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care, my child.
Okay, now it seems really weird calling him father even though he's a priest, you know? Like it's... You're not my dad. Okay. Go to Talami. I wouldn't mind having Kurt with us, Vasco with us for this one since it's a Nort thing. But if we ended combat, I don't want to deal with that. Right?
There are Nort who gave us information when they had problems with the Inquisition. Do you remember him?
Yes, I remember Fernando. Let's go and see him.
I should take Vasco with me for things like that, right? Yeah. Kurt is just... Oh man, I hate running around this town. Combat without Kurt just feels bad. No, not bad, but unnecessarily difficult.
Come closer.
Wait, is this going to be Nort's area? Have I got a... I'm wearing a... So I can go into Nort's towns. What's up, dude?
Good day, Desade. How can I help you?
Ask about Alba.
We're looking for a young Nort named Alba on behalf of the Admiral.
I've heard about her. Several crew members told me that one of our own was looking to leave the island. You should ask them if you want to learn more. They should be near the boarding area. But me? I've not seen her. More questions?
Ask about Alba again.
Thanks. I've got everything I need.
Cheers, bro. Area reserved for Norts. But I'm wearing a Nort outfit. Must be because he knows I'm not a Nort. Right. What's up, Kiko? This game's amazing, yeah. I think we've got like 50 hours in it already. And I reckon halfway. What game would I compare it to? I don't know. I mean, I think the easiest one without putting too much thought in it is Witcher. It doesn't have... I mean, it does kind of look like the Assassin's Creed stuff, but we were talking about this. Like, a lot of games, RPG games, are starting to look like this. Like, it's this sort of character model.